Hello, Active Sage here on the Sage channel. It is Sleep, Art, Game, and Eat. And today, I'm going to do Load World, and oh, she was small, and she was very pretty. That's completely unrelated to what I'm showing. Cargo ships down here, got it toggled. Turns out, I found where the prefabs are, and may or may not have figured out how to spawn the different ones. And I even found one that was called a suicide ship, which was a small ship with a bunch of bombs. And when I say small ship, I actually mean it was a small ship. It was pretty much nothing but a cockpit, a power supply, and whatever, a bunch of bombs, basically. And not really worth showing, but I did go ahead and tweak a few other things just so I could spawn some ships. Yeah. Probably going to see a lot of frozen frame rates here as this happens. Everything's smooth right now. Everything's smooth. Still smooth. Wow, it's... There we go. And suddenly frame rate is dropped. Oh, look at that. You've never had a girl like that. He'd... Are these lyrics to a random song that was running through my head today that I just had to put in a silly video? I think they might be. Here, I'll go show what really just happened over there, because just one ship with some lyrics? Come on now, that's not gonna cause a silly issue. And you know me, I wouldn't just spawn one ship unless it was really big. Ah, there we go, you see it? You see it starting to come into view now. Little something there that's probably not going to be so little for too long. Let's turn on our inertial dampeners, that way we can catch up to it. I've also gone ahead and maybe sort of edited how fast it goes, so it's not going at 20 meters per second. It's going more like 45. Oh, well, it's actually looking pretty normal, even for me. Let's see, let's get a bit closer now. It's looking pretty normal. It's actually looking so normal, I think it didn't do what I intend. Nope, there it is. Yep, it definitely spawned a few ships. There's some debris over there. Where's the other ships? There should have been about 6 of them. Looks like they might have bit the dust and been crammed into this other ship, because of course, they would be spawning on top of each other. So yeah, there was about 6 ships that just spawned on top of each other, and chaos ensued. If only we could have seen it. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, even I was let down by that one. So let's try this again. Just with like 20 of the suicide ships this time. And luckily this time, it actually loaded up. I tried 20 normal ships before and it didn't. So here we go. Yeah. Aha! Let's go over there. Alrighty, did something interesting actually happen? No, looks like it just spawned one. Well, anyway, at least now you guys can see what these silly little suicide ships I found in the files are, and I suspect soon enough they'll actually be spawning these aimed directly at our bases, which should be pretty interesting. It'll be nicer once I get some sort of proper AI in, even though that's farther out in the future, but hopefully these will buzz about around and try to blow us up in some way. So the creeper of outer space, basically. They're pretty simple and straightforward. Let me, what's going on here? My system seems to be a bit funky. I got inertial dampers on, that's why. But here you go. It is a very simple little ship. If I was to fly up to it, you can see it has its wonderful array of bombs on the front with its lovely beacon to say, hey, look at me, I'm coming for you. A few bombs on the sides, so if it does collide on the sides, well, kaboom. And for some silly reason, a control console at the front. Except for looking at now, okay, it's got one braking thruster. Yeah, silly little ship, and it's actually not even suicidal if you just try to move it, which means in the future, once they plug in AI, it could even try to maneuver around your bullets to try to get to you. Very interesting. And I'm sorry that 200 of these didn't spawn like I'd hoped. Anyway, thanks a bunch for watching, and I'll see you next time.